so much more revenue than the WNBA. So he's letting it be known, listen, that whole revenue share thing, y'all need to knock it off. Y'all need to knock it off. Shout out to Christian S on Twitter, and shout out to Oh No He Didn't. I got that one from Oh No He Didn't on Twitter. Christian S posted this article. Adam Silver says he expects big raises for WNBA players in new CBA and that they deserve it.
Breaking news. This situation has officially spiraled out of control. A leaked internal memo now confirms the unthinkable. Caitlin Clark is walking away from the WNBA for a massive 15-minute golf deal. Even more shocking, Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull have reportedly packed their bags after Cathy Engelbert allegedly warned, pressured, and tried to block them from joining Caitlin. The real explosion comes as Adam Silver steps in, furious, demanding answers, and insiders say the WNBA commissioner could be fired by morning. This is the moment everything collapses. Before we break down this wild scandal, make sure to hit subscribe because things are unraveling faster than anyone expected. And this story is nowhere near over. No one believed this could happen. Not the WNBA, not the fans. Not even the Indiana Fever. But tonight, everything changes.
Part of the business and intentionally undervalues the players. The fact that the league now wants to call any part of his proposal uncapped is precisely why his leadership, transparency, and accountability are being challenged right now. These players don't want to sign anything until Cathy Engelbert is gone. I believe this is also their way of getting Cathy Engelbert out. They are not entertaining the negotiations. So if they're basically saying, hey, they want Cathy Engelbert to get fired.
A chain reaction has exploded so violently that the entire league has been thrown into full-blown panic mode because Caitlin Clark, the face of women's basketball, has made a decision that will shake the sports world forever. And she didn't walk alone. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull stood beside her, and together the three of them walked away. Away from the WNBA, away from the Indiana Fever, away from Cathy Engelbert's control, and straight into a future. Cathy tried desperately to stop. Insiders say Engelbert discovered something she was never meant to know. Caitlin Clark had quietly accepted a $15 million multi-year golf partnership, a deal larger than any WNBA contract in history, a deal she had every legal right to sign. But the real shock came when Sophie and Lexi prepared to follow her, not for money, but out of loyalty, friendship, and a bond they believed the league kept trying to tear apart. When Cathy found out, she snapped. According to a leaked memo, she issued a stunning warning. Any player attempting to leave for outside leagues without league approval could face suspension. Suspension for exploring opportunities. Suspension for protecting their futures. Suspension for doing exactly what male athletes have the freedom to do every day. That's when Sophie finally cracked. Behind the scenes, she said, she can't control where we play. We have rights. We're not prisoners. Lexi backed her without hesitation. Caitlin stayed silent until she delivered one sentence that shattered the room. If they go, they go. The league never expected this kind of unity. Panic hit instantly. A private emergency meeting was called. Caitlin, Sophie, Lexi, Cathy Engelbert, WNBA legal, and Fever ownership. And that's where everything truly began to fall apart.
Players in the league, we were right. And this event proved it because the LPGA did literally everything correct. They capitalized on the moment. They found a way to put it on television. They allowed people to be there. Caitlin was signing autographs. They put their best golfer in the tour, league, whatever it's called. They put her with Caitlin because they knew that she would get more eyeballs doing that. They propped up all of their golfers in one event. And you would be crazy to think that they're not going to have another event and invite Caitlin to it. They're going to invite Caitlin to as many events as they possibly can because they saw what it just did for the sport of golf. And I just don't understand why the WNBA, I will never understand.
The tension was suffocating. Cathy allegedly told them, leaving now destroys the league. We need you here. You signed here. But Caitlin stayed calm and answered, you don't own us. You don't get to decide our future. Sophie leaned forward and fired back. You suspended me for standing by Caitlin. And now you want to stop me from standing with her again? Lexi didn't even pause. If loving my teammates is a problem, then I guess we're all a problem. Boom, the room froze. This wasn't rebellion anymore, this was a player revolution. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver was notified immediately, and he was furious, not at the players, but at WNBA leadership. He reportedly said, "You cannot threaten players for pursuing opportunities. You cannot punish loyalty, and you absolutely cannot block movement." He demanded Cathy Engelbert explain herself. But insiders say her answers fell apart instantly. Silver's response was brutal. "This leadership is destroying the league." And that's when the rumor exploded. Cathy Engelbert could be fired on the spot.
Every league understands the value of Caitlin Clark. Every single league, and we're going to get into this article. Every single league, from Major League Baseball, the NFL, the NBA, everybody seems to understand the value that Caitlin Clark brings to the table. Except guess who? Except who? The league she plays in, the WNBA. Cathy, in my opinion, this is the reason you got to go. This is the reason you have to go. All these WNBA players that was disrespecting fans, disrespecting Caitlin Clark fans, and all of this nonsense. Y'all don't understand the value she brings. But all of the leagues who are prospering and winning, they understand the value. And it's pretty sad. We have an article by Scott Agnes. Hey, Scott, listen, man, I let bygones be bygones. I let bygones be bygones, bro. Just don't pull what you pulled again. Don't do it again. Let bygones be bygones. Salute to Scott Agnes. Caitlin Clark to return to the Annika Pro-Am, teeing it up alongside golf's best.
When word spread that Adam Silver was siding with the players, Caitlin made her move. She released a private internal statement saying, "I will not stay in a league that punishes friendships and blocks futures, Sophie," followed with her own, writing, "Suspended for loyalty, warned for leaving. I'm done." Lexi added the final message. "This league doesn't want us, but we want each other. So we're leaving together." This wasn't business anymore. This was family. At 9:47 p.m., all three walked out of the Indiana Fever facility for the last time. No cameras, no statements, no PR spin, just three teammates stepping into the night, united, emotional, shaken but determined. Caitlin looked at Sophie and Lexi and said, "Wherever we go next, we go together." Inside the Fever front office, chaos erupted. NBA executives panicked. The commissioner's office went silent. In one night, the league had lost its biggest star, its strongest personality, and its most loyal duo, its future, its chemistry, and its revenue engine gone at once. Sponsors called, broadcasters called, networks called, all asking the same question: how did you let this happen? And now the world waits. Will Cathy Engelbert survive the outrage? Will Adam Silver step in again? Will the WNBA recover after losing its three most influential players? And the biggest question of all, is golf the new home for Caitlin Clark and her two sisters in loyalty?